make students to be creative, and you are going to be creative and innovative. What that means is, if you invite business owners on campus, if you invite service providers, to come to your campus and interact with you on how things are done, you are going to be creative. You learn about their own story. You understand? So all these are what makes people innovative. And more importantly, if you engage yourself in problem-solving activities, if you engage yourself in conceptual, activity, if you engage yourself in things that will make you to use your brain, to use your mind, to use your hand, then you are going to be creative. So currently, let me check the number of participants. We have Zulfadli, Amalia, Ramadani, and Zulfadil again. So I will ask you to do a particular activity just to see how creative you are. Let me quickly go to that activity before I continue. Snap this particular picture, everyone. This particular one. This. Test your creativity skill. So look at that question. Each participant is requested to create at least 15 words that could be formed from the word commissioner. Commissioner is an English word. So looking at letters C-O-M-M-I-S-S-I-O-N, then E-R, you can create so many things. So everyone should attempt that. Later on, I'll come back to that. So you can create so many things, 2-letter words, 3-letter words. And I want words that will relate to entrepreneurship. For instance, from what you have here, you can create coins. Coins is an entrepreneurial concept. That is metal money. It's called coins. Commission is what you gain if you help entrepreneur to sell their product. So we are coming to that. So the next thing I want to go into is what are the benefits? What do you gain from creativity and innovation? C and I, not C and E. So if you encourage, creativity and innovation, these are the benefits. One, you are going to have what we call enhanced ability to think outside the socially constructed boxes. You must have heard of thinking outside the box. Thinking outside the box. It means things that appears to be difficult for people. If you encourage your student, you train yourself to be innovative and creative, you'll be able to think outside the box. You solve so many riddles, so many things that appears to be difficult. 2, improve ingenuity and ideation. That is ability to do something that is unique. That is ingenuity. Ideation simply means look at your environment and generate ideas that you can turn to business. So that's the beauty of encouraging creativity and innovation. Also, when you encourage creativity and innovation, it leads to better team. You'll be able to create teams that are innovative, that are creative, and that leads to team bonding. You want to work together collaboratively in order to create value in the society. And also increased engagement and interaction for success in producing new things. So if you train your workers to be creative and innovative, it's going to increase engagement and interaction among them. And that will lead to success in producing something new. You all know Tesla. Tesla has produced what we can call electric car because of investment in creativity and innovation. SpaceX and also Blue Origin, including Virgin Galactic, they have produced what we can call spaceship that is powered by robotics and artificial intelligence. So they can take you to the space for space tourism if you're able to pay the fee. So this is because they have invested, they have trained their workers to be creative and innovative. And finally, once you encourage creativity and innovation, those who have benefited will be able to solve social problems. So they have increased capacity to actually solve problems in the society, and they will be more productive. So learning about creativity and innovation is important because innovation and creativity drives human civilization. Look at this chart and these graphics. Right from 1886 up to 1952, the invention, the discoveries, the new things that we are able to generate came out of creativity and innovation. Look at automobile. The car you ride today became a product that was commercialized in 1886. Cell phone that all of you carry about, was developed in 1983. Not telephone, cell phone, the one you take around, was developed in 1983. The electricity that we use today, was commercialized in 1873. The microwaves, 1953. The personal computer, 1975. Radio, 1905. Telephone, the original medium of communication, was 1876, but the cell phone was 1983. You can see the difference. The first telephone was the outcome of creativity, but with improvement, cell phone is innovation. Telephone is creativity. Once you do something that is new to the world, that is creativity. But when you improve on things that already exist, that is innovation. So that's the difference. So something that is original, that has not been done before, if you bring it into existence, creativity. But if later on somebody improves on it, then it becomes what? Innovation. So that's the difference. So look at these two gentlemen, Henry Ford and Bill Gates. They have similarity because both of them leverage creativity and innovation in different areas. Henry Ford focused on automobile, while Bill Gates focused on computer. But both of them leverage what we can call creativity and innovation, and that made them very successful. In the case of Henry Ford and Bill Gates, they had far more similarity, as both of them made big discoveries and innovation, but got the ideas patented and commercialized. So both of them, they are creative, they are innovative, and the outcome of their innovation and creativity, they commercialize it. And that is why today, Henry Ford has a very big, motor manufacturing company. He has died long ago, but his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren, they are still running his establishment. We all know Microsoft Incorporation was set up by Bill Gates. So both of them made fortune, from the market domain as entrepreneurs. If you are creative and innovative, and you take your product to the market, then we call you entrepreneurs. But if you are innovative and creative, and you don't take your product to the market, you left them or you leave them in the laboratory, we can call you technologist or scientist. So that's the difference. Once you commercialize your innovation and creativity outcome or output, then you become entrepreneurs. But look at another set of people, Isaac Newton and Bill Gates. Zulfadli, can you hear me? Zulfadli.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what do you think is the difference between these two guys with regards to creativity and innovation? What
I think the difference is I don't know. I think their appearance about the idea
Okay, but you remember the similarity between these guys.
yes.
So look at the difference between this Isaac Newton and Bill Gates. Isaac Newton made discoveries, creative discoveries and innovation, but did not patent nor commercialize his ideas. He did not make fortune from them because his discovery we are not in the market domain. Others did after him. So Isaac Newton is a great scientist who discovered so many laws, so many creative things, so many innovation, but he was just a scientist. He didn't patent his idea, he didn't commercialize them, and that is why today you don't have companies that belongs to Isaac Newton, unlike Henry Ford and the Bill Gates. But look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates make big discoveries and innovation, but got them patented and commercialized. So that's the difference between a core scientist and entrepreneur. So you can
Yang ini
mute.
sesi 1 sampai jam?
You can mute your mic now. Yeah. Okay. So having understood the background to this discussion, the next thing is, what is creativity? What is creativity? Because people mix it up in entrepreneurship that creativity is innovation. No. Look at the difference. Creativity is the process of bringing something entirely new into being. Something entirely new into being. Creativity brings out previously hidden ideas to the public domain. People don't know telephone, in the 18th century, but somebody came up with telephone. So that is creativity. But later on, some people improve on telephone and turn it to cell phone. So cell phone is innovation, while telephone is what? Creativity. The first television that was invented and commercialized is the outcome of creativity. But this LD, smart television that you see today, they are what? Innovation. So that's the difference. So an idea or product is creative when it is one, novel, very new, very original, and two, appropriate. That is, at a particular point in time, people are in need of it, but does not exist. It was now created and it was appropriate to solve social problem. So a novel idea or product is original, fill a vacuum, and unpredictable. That is by Sternberg and Lubert. These are experts in innovation management. So I want you to go on with this particular definition so that you don't mix it up with innovation. So applying a person's mental ability and curiosity to discover something new is creativity. Relating previously unrelated things that are not related. Look at what we can call electronics and computer. They were separate before, but people brought them together and they were able to develop computer, smartphone, and what have you. Connecting things together in new and different ways. So being creative is seeing the same thing as everybody else, but thinking of something different. So people who are creative are not different from us, but the way they utilize their thoughts, the way they turn their idea into something that will be useful, something new, something that is original, that is what makes them different from the rest of us. So finally, on creativity, seeing what no one else has seen, thinking what no one else has thought, and doing what no one else has dared to do. So creativity is 99% perspiration, that is effort, continuous effort, struggle, stress, while 1% is just inspiration. That is by one of the greatest creative person that has ever lived, Thomas Edison. So he said creativity is 99% of your effort, struggle, while it is 1% of what? Inspiration. You may just sit down, something will just come to your brain. That is 1%. Then you now use your money, time, effort, thinking to turn it to reality. That is 99% aspiration. Creativity is the ability to see relationship where none exist. So many years ago, there was nothing like a cell phone. You know, some people sat down, put components together, put idea together, and they were able to generate what we call computer today. So this is what is called creativity. And creativity has three components. The first one is creative thinking skills. The second one is motivation. And the third one is expertise. So if you want to be a creative person and you want to leverage creativity in entrepreneurship or wherever you find yourself, these three components must be present. You must be able to think critically, have creative thinking skills. Then you must be motivated. Something should encourage you to do what others are not doing. Then you must have expertise. If you want to be creative in physics, then you must be a student of physics. If you want to be creative in business, you must be a student of business administration of entrepreneurship. If you want to be creative in mathematics, then you must be a student of what? Mathematics, so that it will be very easy for you to develop something that relates to your field. So make sure you know this component. Once again, creative thinking skills is necessary for you to be creative. Two, there must be motivation. Is it money? Is it glory? Is it reputation? So many things move people to be creative. Some wants to have their name in what we can call Guinness Book of Record as the person who created XYZ. That is motivation. Reputation award motivate them. Some it is money. So all these are very, very important for us as a student of entrepreneurship. So if you see people on campus and you want to call them creative people, these are the characteristics of creative people. You know, creative people tends to be one, free-spirited, unorthodox, quiet, introverted, emotional, challenging reality, outrageous, intuitive, playful, humorous, different, open to new opportunities, flexible decision maker, open to taking risks, persistent, tolerance of ambiguity, perceptive, willing to grow, willing to change, tolerant of criticism, moderately concerned with failure, and trying new things. So if you look at those that I discussed with you earlier, like Henry Ford, Bill Gates, Isaac Newton, and several others like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Alibaba, and so on and so forth. They all have, you know, some of these characteristics. So you can read that up. I've sent the slide to the coordinator. So now let's come back to this. Some of you will share your idea with me. So Zulfodli, how many have been able to create? How many words have you been able to create? Bobby, how many words have you been able to create? So how many? I want you to share with me four words before we move on. So Fadli, Bobby, share with me 3 to 4 words that you have created from commissioner so that I will be sure that you are really creative. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how many words have you been able to create? Let me just guide you. For instance, from this word, you can create commission. Commission is related to entrepreneurship. You can create coins, that is the metal money you spend. Even from this, you can create even one. One is a letter. One is related. One naira, one product, one this, one that. Mission. Every organization must have a mission. And in entrepreneurship, we talk about vision, mission. You can create that. You can even create rice from this. Rice is a product. And you guys from Southeast Asia, you love rice. You can create rice from this word. So that is how you become creative. So fourthly, how many words have you created? Share with me at least 2 or 3.
Nutrition.
So how many? Tell me those you have been able to create.
To just mission
Okay.
come and what else? Mission come.
Okay. Do you know you can create iron? Iron is a metal. You can, today, technology tries on iron. Iron. I-R-O-N. Iron.
Yes,
So this
iron.
is how to become, this is how to be creative. Bobby, can you share with us 2 or 3 letters that you'll be able to create? Words, rather, not letters. You want to try, Bobby? Okay, while you are trying, we call these practice. You can see some of the things that I've been able to create. So let's go to innovation, because we don't trust the network. Innovation, on the other hand, can be defined as creating competitive advantage in the market domain by substituting, improving, renewing, and reinventing new products and services and processes while responding to entrepreneurial opportunities. I told you that the first step
Okay, please wait. We have trouble in connection.